When Mami invites Kazuya over to her apartment, he hesitates, pointing out that she already has a boyfriend. Mami dismisses his objection, revealing that her relationship was merely a lie. Mid-conversation, Mami receives a message informing her that her brother is at home with friends, making a visit impossible. Sensing an unexpected opportunity, Kazuya nervously invites Mami to his place instead. Taken aback, Mami pauses, prompting Kazuya to quickly assure her that his intentions are entirely innocent before launching into flustered compliments about her beauty. Mami gently strokes his hair, but her warmth quickly turns cold. She begins disparaging Chizuru, calling her a deceitful, silent manipulator whose sudden outbursts prove she is unfit to be in a relationship. Unable to stand by while Chizuru is insulted, Kazuya interrupts. He admits that he still harbors feelings for Mami, but firmly defends Chizuru, stating she isn't the person Mami claims she is. Unable to endure the tension any longer, Kazuya excuses himself. Determined to make amends, Kazuya waits outside Chizuru's apartment late into the evening. When she finally returns, he stammers out a heartfelt apology for the chaos earlier that day. Chizuru remains composed, reminding him that there is no need to apologize. She is simply his rental girlfriend. When she asks how things stand between him and Mami, Kazuya admits defeat, confessing that his own foolishness only managed to complicate matters further. Seeing his lingering distress, Chizuru softens and reassures him that there is no issue with continuing their rental arrangement. Relief washes over Kazuya as he accepts her offer. The following day, Kazuya joins his friend group on a trip to Shimoda Beach, surprised that Mami still wanted him to attend. When Yoshiki asks why Chizuru isn't with him, Kazuya covers by claiming the trip was too sudden to invite her, prompting Yoshiki to advise him to clear the air with her soon. At the resort hotel, Mami greets Kazuya with a soft smile, reigniting his latent hopes of winning her back so he can stop relying on a paid relationship. Unknown to him, Mami secretly texts someone, harbors deep resentment that Kazuya found a new girlfriend within a month of their breakup, and vows to tear Kazuya and Chizuru apart. In an ironic twist of fate, Chizuru arrives at the very same resort alongside her own circle of college friends. While relaxing on the beach, Mami pulls Kazuya aside to apologize for her harsh demeanor during their previous encounter. Reminiscing about their month-long relationship, she wistfully mentions how close they were, even recalling how they had joked about naming a future child Maya, though she laments that Maya will never exist now. Overcome with guilt, Kazuya resolves to confess the truth about his arrangement with Chizuru. Before he can speak, however, he spots Chizuru passing by with her classmates, blending in with her unpretentious Ichinose college alter ego. No one in Kazuya's group suspects her true identity as the polished Chizuru Mizuhara. Once she moves out of earshot, Mami presses Kazuya on what he was about to reveal, but he panics, fabricates a quick excuse, and retreats toward his friends. Seeking a moment of clarity, Kazuya slips into a nearby restroom to pull himself together, torn between confessing the truth and his terror of becoming a laughingstock. Hearing Chizuru's voice outside the corridor, he impulsively pulls her inside. When he demands to know why she is in Shimoda, Chizuru explains that it was a last-minute trip organized by her university group. Kazuya pleads with her, explaining that maintaining the lie on this trip might offer him a final chance to reconcile with his grandmother, but he begs Chizuru not to hold it against him. Enraged by his boundary crossing and lack of professional distance, Chizuru sharply reminds him that he is merely a client and warns him never to expect anything more. Their argument is abruptly cut short when Mami, hearing Kazuya's voice, knocks on the door. Panicked, Kazuya steps outside, offering flimsy excuses when Mami asks whom he was speaking with. Unconvinced, Mami steps forward to open the door herself. Just as exposure seems inevitable, Chizuru steps into the hallway, leaving everyone stunned. When his friends arrive at the scene, Kazuya quickly fabricates a story, claiming Shimoda is Chizuru's hometown and that she rushed over to meet him at the beach as soon as she was free. Yoshiki, mistaking the situation for a clandestine romantic encounter, angrily confronts Kazuya, sternly warning him to respect Chizuru and avoid doing anything improper before marriage. Mami outwardly apologizes to Chizuru for the friction the day before, though behind her polite smile, her fury at Chizuru's presence only deepens. Later on the shore, the group gathers around Chizuru, peppering her with questions about the town and Kazuya's background. Kazuya interjects nervously, claiming Chizuru is delicate and rarely visits his home, which is why she knows little about the area. Chizuru glares at him, silently pleading with him to stop stacking lie upon lie, before walking toward the water to distance himself from the interrogation. Remaining behind with the others, Kazuya listens as a friend asks Chizuru how she could trust him enough to let him go on a trip alone, to which Chizuru responds that she trusts him completely. Her words crush Kazuya with guilt. Realizing the depth of the deception he has spun, he resolves to finally come clean to everyone. Before he can act, Mami calls out to him from behind a cluster of coastal rocks. She claims to have lost a precious bracelet in the ocean and asks for his help searching the shallow waters. As Kazuya steps into the surf to look, Mami pretends to lose her footing. And as he reaches out to steady her, she pulls him close and kisses him. As the unexpected kiss deepens, memories of Kazuya's college romance with Mami flood his mind. Pulling back softly, Mami breaks the spell, offering a breathy apology and claiming she simply lost control of her emotions. She urges him to act natural before they rejoin the others on the shore. Walking back in a daze, Kazuya's mind reels. Conviction takes root that he must find a way to reconcile with Mami. His thoughts are abruptly interrupted by a phone call from his grandmother, Nagomi, who joyfully announces that her hospital checkups are complete and that she is eager to see Chizuru as soon as she is discharged. Back at the beach, the group's relentless interrogation resumes as they press Chizuru for details about her hometown, eagerly suggesting they throw a party at her place. Sensing Chizuru's overwhelming anxiety under the spotlight, Kazuya reaches his breaking point. Standing firmly between her and the crowd, he drops a bombshell. He and Chizuru are breaking up soon, so everyone needs to drop the subject and leave her alone. A stunned silence falls over the group before erupting into chaos. Outraged that Kazuya would treat a devoted partner so callously, Yoshiki lunges forward and punches him across the face, accusing him of carelessly toying with a girl's heart. Driven by frustration and shame, Kazuya tackles Yoshiki, sparking a furious brawl as the others rush in to pull them apart. Bruised and breathing heavily, Yoshiki spits out that Kazuya was openly flirting with Mami even while standing beside Chizuru, calling his behavior a complete betrayal of both love and friendship. Shattered by the altercation, Kazuya and Chizuru retreat from the crowd. Far from being angry, Chizuru reassures him that he handled the situation with remarkable bravery. Realizing the wall of lies is finally crumbling, Kazuya proposes an end to their arrangement. Once his grandmother is officially discharged the following week, he will come clean to his family and end the rental contract for good. Chizuru agrees, noting that her own grandmother is also set to leave the hospital, making it the natural time to close this chapter. Grateful for her patience, Kazuya offers a sincere apology for all the trouble he has caused, and the two say their goodbyes, expecting this to be their final parting. Unable to enter her hotel room because her friends are gathered inside, Chizuru turns back, only to be intercepted by Yoshiki, who asks to speak with her in private. Fearing that Yoshiki intends to poison Chizuru's opinion of him further, Kazuya quietly shadows them, hiding nearby to listen. Instead of venting anger, Yoshiki speaks with earnest warmth, recalling his childhood with Kazuya. He shares a story from their elementary school days when the class planted morning glory seeds. Kazuya's pot had accidentally been knocked over, scattering his seed into the dirt. Unaware that he was actually nurturing a common weed that sprouted in its place, Kazuya tended to his small plant every single day with tireless hope, watering it, drawing pictures of it, and believing in it entirely. In the end, his devotion paid off when the plant produced extraordinary, unique flowers that earned him first prize. Yoshiki explains that while Kazuya is undoubtedly dense and clueless when it comes to romance, his heart is fundamentally pure. Handing Chizuru 2 ferry tickets, Yoshiki begs her not to give up on Kazuya just yet and to give him one final chance to clear the air. Overcome with emotion, Kazuya steps out from the shadows to apologize to his best friend. Recognizing that Kazuya heard the entire story, Yoshiki offers a quiet nod of understanding and leaves them alone. Chizuru turns to Kazuya, admitting that after hearing Yoshiki's heartfelt plea, she cannot bring herself to waste the ferry tickets. She hands him one, stipulating that after this final trip, they must tell Yoshiki the absolute truth about their split. On board the ferry, the ocean swell begins to take a toll on Chizuru, who struggles with sudden seasickness. Seeing her pale and uncomfortable, Kazuya tries to tend to her, but Chizuru gently pushes through the discomfort, advising him to stop worrying about her and focus on pursuing the girl he truly loves. Encouraged by her words, Kazuya resolves to ask Mami out on a real date once they return. Chizuru steps inside the cabin to lie down, and Kazuya follows shortly after to apologize for all the chaos at the beach, promising that he will take full responsibility for explaining the breakup to his friends so she won't be bothered at university. Suddenly, Kazuya's phone buzzes. He steps outside onto the deck to answer the call. Mami asks him to meet her privately by the resort's hotel pool. Eager to seize the moment, Kazuya agrees, estimating he can get there in 15 minutes. At that exact moment, Chizuru steps out onto the open deck, seeking fresh air as her nausea worsens. Without warning, a massive wave rocks the vessel, causing the ferry to lurch violently to one side. Lost in his conversation, Kazuya's heart stops as a panicked cry echoes across the deck. A girl has just fallen overboard. Realizing instantly that it is Chizuru, Kazuya drops his phone onto the deck without a second thought and hurls himself over the railing into the churning waters below. For the next episode, check the link in the description. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel.